Karen Ranzi of Super Healthy Children, and I am here with Drew McCall. And Drew is the sexy raw vegan, and she has wonderful retreats, and she's also been an amazing model for her own family. And Drew, I'd like to talk with you a bit about teenagers, and especially because your children are now older teens.
They are.
And so they did not come from a raw vegan sexy lifestyle.
As a matter of fact, it wasn't fair to have cooked a certain way for them for 15 years and then to suddenly switch up on them. So what I did was I said I would add more nutritious food to the meal plan, but I would still make the same foods I made for 1 year. But after that 1 year, I did not want any more meat and dairy in the house. It was so appalling to me, and they agreed. They were very lovingly agreed on it. And so
that's wonderful right there, they were understanding that to go in that direction. It might take them some time, but that they could do it.
Karen, it really affected my heart turning vegan, and that's something that I couldn't help but share with them, and they saw it in me, so it opened their eyes a bit to what it was about. Now, having said that, they're 16, 18, and 23, and they have peers that they go out to eat with after school, their sporting events. So my kids they're eating pizza, they're still eating some foods that they probably shouldn't, but they're eating more good food, more fresh fruit than ever in their life, more organic food.
Exactly. So this is not only, this is not about forcing somebody from their path.
Yeah.
It's about adding. And once you add, you're automatically taking away foods that aren't healthy. So that's what you've done for them.
Well, I think if you approach them from a deprivation point of view, saying you're going to stop eating this, this, and this, as opposed to adding things back in first. And a great thing to add into all these kids' diet is a big green smoothie, because you can make them, as delicious as you can. And it's a way to make sure that their bellies are full in the morning with nutrition, and they'll start their days differently. I also taught them about mono eating. It's the easiest thing for boys to do. Boys don't want to prepare things in kitchens. It's one reason fast food appeals to them so quickly. And as we know, there's nothing more fast food than fruit. So what I do is I make sure that we make a celebration of whatever's in season, and whatever's at the store, I'll text them and call them, hey, I got you 3 pounds of cherries for this week.
That's great. I do the same with my son.
They get these funny texts from their friends, but what it does is it gets them involved in, oh man, I've got a bunch of cherries that I'm going to eat at some point today, or all those oranges or whatnot. And I'm constantly making juices and smoothies, and here you go, here you go, here you go. It's really kind of how you have to do it with boys.
Yes, definitely.
Make it easy.
I totally agree with your green smoothie idea. When I go into colleges and do workshops, I bring my blender and I make a pina colada smoothie with pineapple, banana, spinach, and water. And the students love it. And if they can just have that in the morning, many of them are saying it increases their energy, increases their mental clarity. They just feel overall better immunity.
It's so much easier, right, than they ever put it out to be.
Definitely.
And none of these kids are getting greens. They're just not. They're not eating salads. And even if they are eating salads, they're drenching them with salad dressing. They're just not getting their greens. And this is a bona fide way to get organic greens in their bodies every day. And greens is what helps us heal.
That's right.
It really has the power-packed healing nutrition that these kids need, especially teenagers. Right?
Totally. They totally need it, and you're such a great model. Can you also give us your website and where people can find you on Facebook?
SexyRawFoodAndFitness.com, and my Facebook page is the same, Sexy Raw Food and Fitness.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Drew.
Love you.
Love you too.